Right. Okay, we're going to go to the next question. Another good question, I thought. So hopefully you can help us here. And the question is,
Hmm.
Ron, shed some light on prayer. When I pray, I state my request and see and feel it as it done as done. Stay in the feeling for 2 minutes and then thank Source. Can you share your thoughts on this with regard to prayer?
Well, I think that what you are doing is developing your way of doing things, in your way of prayer, in your way of talking. I think um, prayer is a very, 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 very powerful communications. However, the way that it is presented in today's world, I'll call it third dimension. Prayer is give or take, because you don't really have a real good response in your prayers. You pray for something and then you say, I don't know if that's going to work. So you just canceled it. So that's the biggest problem that we have is we cancel our asking. We show what we don't want by focusing on it. And focusing is the only thing, excuse me, the only thing that that the universe can determine. What's in your heart is what you focus on. Projects are the same way. Is this a really exciting project for you? Not really. Well, then it's not the project that you should be focusing on, because the focusing on something that's supposed to bring you joy and happiness. So when we look at things like um, prayer and how to do things, figure out the best way. And I love the way you said, "This is what I do," and then I thank Source. Well, uh, those. That's a good way to pray. Prayer is a statement of fact. Uh, the proper prayer is not asking. Yes, we can do that, but it's a statement of fact. Uh, your relationship can be stated as a fact for you, and this is praying not just to something outside of you, but you pray to yourself to understand what you feel, what you the it solidifies and anchors the thoughts of your mind and puts them in the heart, and that's the thing that you're trying to accomplish with your prayers. So I say that prayers are not asking; they're statements of fact. Well, just allow that to be true and kind of incorporate that into your prayers and create your own method of prayer for yourself. And when you feel comfortable, if you feel comfortable about it, then that's the right way for you. And continue that and let it grow and develop, because oftentimes a lot of stuff in our lives are in opposition to moving forward. And they're there because the cabal doesn't want us to move forward. So let's allow that to be true. Let it be true because it is true, and then work around it. Just because there's a rock in the road doesn't mean you have to hit it. You work around it, especially if it's a big boulder. You don't try and mow it down. You go around it, and everything's fine. No problems that way. So we have opposition in all things. Don't let your prayers indicate that, or allow it to be true, and then just move around so that you don't get crashing into rocks all the time. That would be my suggestion. Is there any
Okay.
other questions?
Yeah, we do. We have a few more, and we will come right back to asking if those answered. Thanks, Ron.
You're welcome.